They were trying to look like English skinheads from back in the day with the Doc Martens and all that. But then what happened is, the skinheads in New York, they were sort of like the bad guys of the scene. They would go and beat up gay people. So what happened was the gay people started dressing up like skinheads so they couldn't tell the difference. And then it turned out that most of the New York skinheads turned out to be gay. So you understand how it's a confused scene. It's a very confused scene. Anyway, so I go to my first show, and it's at CBGB's. I walk in, it smells like clove cigarettes. The whole place stinks. I'm scared to death. I'm a little kid, don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I walk in, I walk up to the dance floor, and this giant, almost 7 foot tall, built black guy walks up to me, looks down at me, and he says, "What's up, kid? What are you doing here?" Turns out it's my brother's friend from high school on the football team. He's a crazy punk rocker too. So he takes me on his shoulders. His name is Big Charlie Hankins. May he rest in peace, great man. Puts me on his shoulders, I dance the whole show. He introduces me to everybody, and I become friends with the entire scene right there, like that. And that set the tone for the rest of my life, completely. So about 2 months later, I wound up playing CBGB's, because I was friends with everybody, so everyone was offering me shows. So I go and I play CBGB's, and my band is playing. It was a band called NYC Mayhem. It's like a young kid. And Vinny Stigma. You guys know who Vinny Stigma is. For those of you on this side, the legend. So Vinny Stigma is dancing and singing along to my band the entire time. Knows every word to every song. And that's like unbelievable. To me as a little kid, he was my idol. He was like the king of New York. So turns out he had bought our demo tape the week before, came to the show, and enjoyed the whole thing, and we were friends ever since. And from that day on, he always told me, "One day you're going to be in my band, kid." And then he'd chase me and I'd run away. So he wore boots. He was a skinhead, but not a racist and not a homosexual, just for the record. And so I wound up being an agnostic front, just like he told me I was going to be. He brought me into his band. Always told me it was going to happen, and it did. So one day we're in the van, and he turns to me, he goes, "Kid, kid." He always called me kid because I was the kid. So he goes, "Kid, I got a cold in my leg." So what do you mean you got a cold in your leg? He's like, "Yeah, I got a cold in my leg." So what are you talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. So the next day, he goes, "Kid, I got a cold in my leg. It's worse. It's moving up." So what are you talking about, a cold in your leg? You ever hear of a cold in the leg? So the next day he comes to me, right? He's got a way with words, Vinny. Classic individual. So he comes to me and he tells me, he goes, Kid, I figured it out. I figured out why I got a cold in my leg. Tied my boots too tight. Come on, give me a kick drum. Anyway, tied his boots too tight. So he had a cold in his leg. Funny story.
You need some long socks.
Need some long socks. Another time we're driving, and it's like 3 in the morning. It's 3 in the morning. And Vinny wakes up in the middle of the night and listens to the radio. It's 89.9, right? So all of a sudden, he wakes up, he goes, 8:99. It's almost 9 o'clock. We're going to be late. All right. And on that note, I'll save the Roger peeing on the mattress story for later. Let me introduce my friend Carl Big Cookie Mastropolo.
Turn on the guitar real quick. And the bass drum. Way louder. With a loaded 44 in her hand, shooting down the laws that shot down a departed man. While the saw she was looking in trouble, she said, "Listen, I'm gonna be alright." She took the Greyhound into Selena. out of luck, but she dropped out of sight. Now Mary's out the door with a loaded 44 in her hand, shooting down the laws that shut down a departed man. It's my pain. He was your best friend, but he would never, ever, ever see him again. Now Mary's out the door with a loaded 44 in her hand, shooting down the laws that shut down a departed man. I don't play original song.